Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles out in New York, a great millstone, the GMS. Honors to all Akim around the planet, lifting up the name of Yahweh Yahushai. And truth and in sincerity. This is Brother Uriah from Great Millstone, Chicago, coming to you with another lesson. In this lesson, as you see in the title, it says, it's go time. Get and be ready at all times. It's go time. All right? Let me see something. What does it mean, it's go time?
It's go time means it's time to do something. It's time to get serious about doing something. Examples.
Wakey, wakey, rise and shine. It's go time.
Go time? What time go time?
I said I'd keep you in mind, remember? Well,
All right, I just was curious with it because, you know how sometimes they got the different phrases and expressions, but they did say something. It's time to get serious about something. When someone says it's go time, it's not because we said let's go. That's easy. When we said no, it's go time. No, it's go time. It's serious. Okay. I woke up this morning, you know, Spirit woke me up before my alarm, and you know, always meditate, try to meditate, pray in the morning, or you know, speak to the Lord and start a dialogue. And this morning, instead of me starting the dialogue, he started the dialogue. And in the dialogue, he said, you know, it's time. And he said, it's time. It's about that time. You know, it's go time. And basically put this in my spirit that we already can see things speeding up. Right now, you had the assassination attempt on Donald Trump. You have Biden stepping down. You had Kamala Harris being nominated. Those three things, after already everything that's been going on this hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, has catapulted the time. It just and we saw it like when even the pundit said after Trump had won down, was pumping his fists like fight, 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 that things were going to speed up. That whole weekend, it was cyber attacks. 911 was down. Lights were off. It took almost 3 or 4 days for several people. I think even almost a week for some brothers that lived out in the suburbs and other areas, rural areas, to even get their lights back on. Okay, all the rhetoric over the last several years, we've been talking about the blackouts. We've been talking about 911 going down. We've been talking about it's not going to be an election. It's going to be turmoil of dealing with the election and so forth. All those things are happening right now. All the signs are starting to pop up and show that we are actually heavy into the downfall of Babylon the Great. Okay, and it's go time. And we have to be prepared and ready at all times. Okay? We do not know what the Spirit is going to have us do. We don't know where we're going to go. We don't know what Esau is going to try to do to us individually. We have no idea. We just know through the Spirit collectively what's going to go down, but how everything is going to play out, it's up to the Spirit. So we, in our minds, we in our spirits, have to be mentally, spiritually, emotionally, financially, if possible. You know, finance is not going to really be that, you know, the more motivated thing. But if you have a couple of dollars, to have gold and silver, this is the time to make sure. If you got if any brothers that got excess dollars, man, the Lord said money will be a defense. When they collapse them banks, they're gonna steal that money. Convert any excess money to gold and silver. Keep only enough money in the bank to take care of immediate bills. Take any of your cash, take it out of the bank. All right, just if you know that shit is about to hit the fan. All right, I'm not just talking about that's just like because the Spirit said money and I just giving an example of it. All right, but spiritually you have to be ready. Mentally you have to be ready. Emotionally you have to be ready. All right, if you have children, start telling them, look, a lot of shit is about to hit the fan. You all got to listen to Dad. You got to listen to the Spirit. You got to watch these scriptures. You got to listen to the scriptures. All right, you got to let them know there's going to be a lot of chaos out there. We ain't going to be moving around like we used to. We're not going to be going out to Great America and going down to the beach and going to the park and playing softball and going bowling and things that we do in our downtime. When shit really hit the fan, ain't going to be no moving around. It's going to be inside. You're going to be prepared. If you have stuff for some candles for lighting. You know what I'm saying? Have some or get some. Be prepared mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and most important, spiritually. All right. That's why we're in these scriptures. That's why we watch these videos. That's why we're embedded in the truth. Okay. Because we're right here. Matter of fact, I'm going to start right here. Here we seek a kingdom to come. This is no, right here we have no continuing city. All right. This right here, we know this is temporary. If you're in the state of mind of being ready, you're not putting your eggs in Esau's basket. Your eggs are in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All your chips are on Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai in his basket. All right. This is Hebrews the 13th chapter, and I'm going to start off with 13. Let us go forth therefore unto him without the camp, bearing his reproach. For here have we no continuing city, but we seek one to come. By him therefore let us offer the sacrifice of praise to God continually, that is, the fruit of our lips giving thanks to his name, and to do good and to communicate, forget not, for with such sacrifice God is well pleased. All right. So he says, for here we have no continuing city, but we seek one to come. We know this is done. This place is done. All right. And the Lord is telling us that it's done through the scriptures and through the evidence of what's going on in society. You go look at the prophecies. All right. Look at the prophecies. That's not right. It's like in scriptures, and I know it's in there. Okay, I know what it is. Wrong tense of the word. All right. This is we look at the prophecies and we match up what the prophecies in the scriptures are happening in the real time, in the real world. When we see the prophecies in the real world match up, that we know what times we're living in. And right now we see it. Okay? This is Isaiah 21:9. And behold, here cometh the chariot of men with a couple of horsemen. And he answered and said, Babylon is fallen, and all the graven image of her gods he hath broken into the ground. Jeremiah 51:8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain, if so she may be healed. All right. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and lifteth up even to the skies. Right? And this is the things that are starting to happen right now. All right. Babylon is falling in the face. All right. And we can see it. The Lord said that the money was going to fall. Well, what's going on with the dollar? The BRICS countries have all been diverting many other countries and the BRICS nations money away from the American dollar. The American dollar is so weak right now. Gas is almost $5 a gallon for just the regular cheap gas. The premium is already over $5 here in Chicago. It was $3.99 just about a month ago. And then it was $4.60, $4.79. Man, it's about to be $5. You know what I'm saying? All right, and we go to the store and go get eggs, go get milk, go get fruits and vegetables. I get hardly any groceries for $200-300, man. They can't. $300 for the groceries cannot last me a month. It actually lasts me about 2 weeks because of the prices of groceries. I wish I ate my apple. I had an organic apple. You know what I'm saying? That's over $1 just for one organic apple. So how many I need? I need fruits and vegetables and apples a whole bunch a day. You go there and try to go get a bag of apples, you damn near paying $20 for a fucking bag of apples. A bag! I'm not joking, man. Oh, I'm sorry. Unless you go get the GMO bag of apples, you're still gonna put the tax on that. But at least that's about $5 for a bag. But if you want a bag of organic apples, you're going to be paying over $1 a piece for each apple. That is highway robbery. Because when you look at how much money you need to fill up your refrigerator and your pantry, you need at least $500 to $600 a month with the current prices. And we are already in the state of hyperinflation. And Jake, Esau sees it. Matter of fact, everybody sees it, and they just cry and fuss about it and just keep it moving. They don't do anything different. It's okay. And then what most people do, especially Jake, They go to get the cheapest shit they can get, which is the processed shit. And so now they wonder why they're sick and why the kids are sick and why they malnutrition. Okay, this is all happening right now. All right, and when they kick up this plan, they're speaking of September, October, November. You know what the left-hand side projects, but the scriptures project it. So that's why we know it's about that time. All right, they're talking about another type of 9/11 type of thing, where they said Friday the 13th. You know, saying September 13th. That major event is going to happen. Just expect these banks to go down. Expect, just like I said last week. All right. They was trying to call 911 in New York and other various places across the world too, letting you know this is global, not just national. All right. They up there trying to call them. They said they had to go back to the walkie-talkies. People had to go to the station themselves and make a report. And it was back to the old days before cell phones, before the phone lines. Everybody didn't have a phone back in the day. So if you had a problem, you had to go to the police station. You had to go to them. This is going back to the old. Most High is overturning and changing everything, man. It's go time. It's time to get mentally, spiritually, emotionally prepared for everything to hit the fucking fan, man. All right, I mean, you probably add that to the title. You know, we can get ready for shit, SHTF. Shit hitting the fucking fan, man. All right, Revelations 14:8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, the great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. All right, Revelations 18:2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. All right, this is the end result of Babylon the great fall, and we are in the midst of the fall of Babylon. All right. And it's fallen to a point of no return. There's no bringing back Edom out of this fall. Okay. So this is Mark 13:32. If we know that Babylon is fallen, and we know that we have, matter of fact, let me get that. And this is Revelations 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time. This is the hope for time and the hope for year of Jacob's trouble. All right? Then that means we have a very, very short time. We're almost out of here. Okay? The Lord said he's going to bring us through it. Okay? And so for the apostle to coin that this year, we see that, matter of fact, I'm expecting some shit to go down here in Chicago with the Democratic National Convention. These niggas are crazy. All right? I don't know what to expect. And that's the whole point. We must be ready for whatever the Lord throws our way. Okay? And then be prayed up. Stay prayed up before the Lord. Like the scriptures say, pray without ceasing. All right? The fervent prayers of the righteous avail as much. We need to be praying for one another, and we need to be praying. All right? Because are you prayed up enough to go through whatever the Lord is going to send our way? I was telling my 9-year-old daughter, that baby, things about to change. All right? Start watching and looking at what's going on through the spirit, and be mentally, spiritually, emotionally, in every way prepared to the best of your ability. And whatever you're lacking and not, the Lord got us no matter what, if we continue to do his will and his work, and stay true to him. Okay? But since he got we see that he has but a short time, we know it could be any minute. Like we think of that song, any day now, I will hear you say, goodbye, my love. That's old school right there. All right, but any day now, we don't know how shit is going to change like this, and it's going to move. And when it picks up steam, the Lord said he's going to make a short work of this place, man. All right. He said he's going to do a short work. Romans 9:28. And when he finished the work, folks, it's like it, for he will finish the work and cut it short in righteousness, because a short work will the Lord make upon the earth. All right. And this is how fast he said it's going to happen. Revelations 18:19. All right, matter of fact, 1817. Oh, wait, 1810. All right. Standing afar off of the man, 18:9. And the kings of the earth have committed. Hold on a second, Slovakia. Oh, they finished. They took their sweet ass time, but they hurried the fuck up, and now I'm not ready to go. But we on the way to sec. I told them give about 5-10 minutes. We'll be all right. So where was it at? Revelations 18:9. The kings of earth have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her, shall bewail her and lament for her, when they shall see the smoke of her burning. Standing afar off, Slakia, for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. Okay, the Lord's going to say it's going to only take 1 hour for Esau, Edom, and Babylon to fucking fall, man. Okay, and we're already in the midst of the fall, man. Okay, it's already fallen, but when the judgment of the missiles come, it's not going to take long to be obliterated. Okay. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore. Okay? You can jump down, because they do everything. All the good shit that they've been selling here, and we producer-ass nation and broke-ass nation. All these other merchants in these other nations, they've been making all this money. Everything has been about money, money. Mosai is about to disappoint all these people. Everybody's about to. The Lord is about to chastise the planet. We're back in the time of Noah. We're back in the time of the flood, but it's not going to be a watery flood. It's going to be a fiery flood of nuclear missile fire. All right, a lake of fire. All right. Let me jump down, verse 17. For in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught, and every shipmaster and all the company in ships and sailors, as many as trade by sea, stood afar off, and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, What city is like unto this great city? All right. So the Lord said, matter of fact, verse 20, Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for God hath avenged you on her. All right. And this is the time that we're going to, our day of avenging is coming. Our day of salvation is coming and is near. Okay. Hallelujah. So be ready, man. Be mentally, spiritually, emotionally ready. All right. For chaos. Be ready to see some people getting killed in front of your face. Be ready for a guillotine. The Lord said that some of us will be beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Be ready for it and get your mind set up for that. If they come in like a flood, the Lord says He's going to lift up a standard. Be ready for that. Be ready for whatever. Okay? Be in the scriptures. Be prayed up. Keeping tabs with brothers, and and just be spiritually ready. Okay? All right. The Lord said certain these things. Get it? All right. This is 1 Corinthians 2:14. But the natural man received not the things of the Spirit of God, for they are foolishness unto him. Neither can he know them, because they spiritually discerned. You have to know through the Spirit what time we're living. You need to know that the time is creeping up faster and faster and faster. All right. That salvation is right around the corner. Jacob's trouble is right around the fucking corner. Okay, all hell breaking loose is right around the fucking corner. 2nd Esdras, the 15th chapter, the seditions of men is right around the corner. Wanting to go to a city and not be able to is right around the corner. Are you going to be on the road? All right. Are you going to be at home? Are you going to be hunkered in? All right. Are you going to be picked up and taken to a camp? We don't know. You got to be ready for whatever scenario the Lord comes, and no matter what scenario comes, we have to have this mindset. All right. We have to have this mindset. This is this is Sirach. Ecclesiasticus 2:1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, which we have done, prepare thy soul from temptation, which we have been putting up with. Set thy heart right. We got to keep it right all the time. How long? Until this place is utterly wasted away. And constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. All right, so he said, make not haste in the time of trouble. All right, when shit starts hitting the fan, shit starts going crazy, that's the time that you have to be really sound in your mind. That's when you have to be really prayed up. That's when you have to not rush and not be hasty in your decisions. Okay? Not rapidly picking up the gun and start shooting motherfuckers. Not sitting there just running away. But first of all, the Lord said our strength is to sit still. So the first thing we got to do is wait on the Spirit of the Lord to move us in whatever direction the Lord will have us move in. Okay? He said, wait, I say, on the Lord. Okay? We have to listen to the Holy Spirit. Okay? Because you don't want to go listen to your flesh. You don't listen. The Lord said, and someone said, hey, the Lord is over there. The Lord is over there. Oh, he's over here. He said, don't listen to them. As the lightning shines, he said, you will see the chariots when the chariots come. Okay? But through the Spirit, we are following the Spirit. We're following the men of the Lord, the voice of the Lord, the gospel of the Lord. Okay? So now I got a backdrop of a couple of scriptures I'm going to try to go ahead on. Sorry. It's okay. And get these 5 minutos. Mark 13:32. But of that day and that hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels which are in heaven, neither the Son, but the Father. Take ye heed, watch and pray, for you know not when the time. Don't know what the time is, but you know he's on his way. You have to be ready when he comes. Be ready, be ready, be ready when he comes. Be ready. As a church song grew up with, be ready when he comes. We have to stay ready. All right? 2 Ezra 2:34-41. And therefore I say unto you, O ye heathen, which he's talking to the righteous Israelites, that hear and understand, which proves that's the righteous Israelites. Look for your shepherd. He shall give you everlasting rest, for he is nigh at hand. That shall come in at the end of the world. Be ready to the reward of the kingdom, for the everlasting light shall shine upon you forevermore. Flee the shadow of this world. Receive the joyfulness of your glory. I testify my Savior openly. Oh, receive the gift that is given you and be glad, giving thanks unto him that have led you into the heavenly kingdom. Are you ready for the heavenly kingdom? All right. Arise and stand. How do you arise and stand? You should have been vetted up, read up, prayed up, fasted up. Okay. Ready for war. He said, gird up your loins like a man. All right. You should be girt and equipped. All right, with the law, statutes, commandments, the faith, the armor. All right, the armor and everything. All right, having your helmet, the shield of faith, your helmet, your breastplate, and so forth. You know what I'm talking about. We're armed with the truth. We have our garments on. We're ready to make a move. All right. All right. Which are departed from the shadow of this world, and have received glorious garments of the Lord. Take thy number, O Zion, and shut up those of thine that are clothed in white, which have fulfilled the law of the Lord. The number of thy children whom thou longest for is fulfilled. Beseech the power of the Lord, that thy people which have been called from the beginning may be hallowed. Pray, pray, pray every day that the Lord, Papa Shaba, come, Kwam Yasharala, Kwam Yahweh, Kwam Yahushai, get up, come, rise. Leap off the throne. You said you're going to leap off the throne like a mighty man. Yahweh, leap off your throne. Come on. All right. And pray the Lord that he said he sanctified us. He called us. He elected us from the beginning, that we can be hallowed, separate, sanctified. All right. Come on. Pray. Beg. Plead. All right. Sirach 39:24-31. As his ways are plain unto the holy, so are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked. For the good are good things created from the beginning, so evil things for sinners. The principal thing for the whole use of man's life are water, fire, iron, and salt, flour, wheat, and honey, and milk, and the blood of the grape and clothing. All these things are for good to the godly. So to the sinners they are turned into evil. There be spirits that are created for vengeance. Why? Because of all the fucking wicked evil that these people have done to the Most High and his creation, which in their fury lay on sword strokes. In time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made him. Fire and hail and famine and death are all these All these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword punish the wicked with destruction, to destruction. They shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is. And when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. The hope of righteous elect, we're already on the path. We're fighting not to transgress his word. We're fighting to be ready when he comes, just like all these judgments. That's all these retributions and all this salvation is going to be ready when he comes. Okay? Are you going to be ready? Because whoever's on the Most High side is going to be ready. All right. 2 Esdras 2:34. And therefore I say unto you, O ye heathen, that hear and understand, look for your shepherd. He shall give you everlasting rest, for he is nigh at hand, that shall come in at the end of the world. Be ready to the reward of the kingdom. For the everlasting light and shine, for the everlasting light shall shine upon you forevermore. All right, it was like I had read that one. I had read it, that Spirit had me read it again. All right. It's like it. All right. Luke 21:34-36. And take heed for yourselves, lest at any times your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that day come upon you unawares. For as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. And pray always that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. All right? You have to be ready. You have to be ready. I had some more, but you see, I got to go. I'm at work. And the Spirit said, that's good enough. Stay on your point. Be ready. Stay prayed up. Stay true. I don't know what else to say except shalom. Hopefully this was edifying to the spirit and power. Okay. That's right, brother. I hit what Taza Doctor said. It says the Rock 4:28, strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. All right, strive for the truth unto death. Be ready. All right, and fight. Isaiah 58:8. Then shall thy light break forth as the morning, and thine health and shall spring forth speedily, and thy righteousness shall go before thee. The glory of the Lord shall be thy reward, and thy reward, rear guard, reward. Okay, Lord has our back. The Lord is going to reward us and take care of us and guide us and cover us, shield us and protect us, and lead us into his marvelous light, into salvation, into the chariots. All right, so be ready, stay prayed up, stay fasted up, ask every day, give him no rest. He said, complain continually until he comes. Shalom, hopefully it's been edifying. Shalom, double honors to the apostles. Shalom to Akim, the righteous women, the children. Shalom, Baba.